Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sleepy, and welcome back to Danganronpa. And I forgot the name for a second, even though I just recorded the last episode. So, we found the laptop with Chihiro's ghost on it, it seems. So, what we need to do now is I need to readjust my chair first. We need to investigate it, so let's do it. Right into the episode. It's just like Kyoko said. The display isn't on, but the laptop definitely has power. So first of all, we have to wake it up. Right. I started hitting random buttons on the keyboard. Oh, that's why. And the display instantly began to glow a pale green. There were a bunch of different icons on the desktop.
Hey.
There, the icon on the far left. What is it? It says Alter Ego. Alter Ego literally means another self, I believe. In the field of artificial intelligence, it is not uncommon to create different aspects of a personality. You can consider it something like a pen name.
Makoto.
Could you let me see it, Makoto? With that, Kyoko moved between me and the computer. She moved the cursor over to the Alter Ego icon. When she double-clicked it, the screen suddenly went dark, and then a voice spoke to us. Master, you're here. Chihiro's face appeared, taking up the entire display. It's the ghost! Buddha and sweet baby Jesus, save me!
Calm down.
You're really not discriminating against any... I don't want to say deity or holy person, because Buddha isn't technically a god. He's the Buddha. So, calm down, it's not a ghost. Huh? Then, what's it?
Anyway.
What is it? I'm sure if we just talk to it, we'll find out. Kyoko began to type, hands blurring across the keyboard. What are you? And then...
Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Chihiro Fujisaka.
I always get so embarrassed introducing myself. That voice, the tone and everything. It's Chihiro.
I knew it.
Alter Ego. I've heard about this kind of AI program, but I've never seen one for myself. AI program?
That's right.
It's how Chihiro earned his title of Ultimate Programmer. The AI lives in a computer, and by repeating different tasks, it gains knowledge and grows bit by bit. Apparently, Chihiro used a support vector machine to reinforcement learning to develop it. Eventually, he came up with a breakthrough in artificial intelligence design. Support vector machine, reinforcement learning.
It's true.
To put it simply, it's a learning method for computers. If you want to know more, just Google it, okay?
In other
We can't.
words.
But if this AI continues to grow, it will become more than just a piece of software to help people. Some say an AI like this might someday replace people. Ooh, so Chihiro is technically not dead, right? And that is why it is called Alter Ego. A fine choice then, I must say. It can create memories, have thoughts, and grow up. The process isn't much different from how humans work. If you were to raise your own AI that way, it would make perfect sense to refer it as your alter ego.
I see.
A second perfect personality that can never forget or grow old. That's what Chihiro created. That's Alter Ego. Kyoko, how do you know so much about this?
Are you okay with
Anyway,
this?
so he fixed the broken laptop and put his own program on there. That is what this means, yes? Then he brought the machine to this dressing room. Wait, the mastermind would not be able to see it. But you know, all of this about master and whatnot, yes. I believe I'm on fire. I thought you were only into 2D. This is the most excellent 2D possible. But he's a guy, also a computer programmer.
I see.
Oh, that aspect is no problem.
I mean,
That aspect.
Anyway,
Let's talk to him a little more. Kyoko typed away rhythmically. How much do you know about what's going on?
Master,
Master only gave me a general idea,
well,
but I do know things have become very grave. He found himself caught up in this without warning. Kyoko immediately shot out another question. Why are you here?
that's right.
Are you asking what Master had planned for me? Well, He wanted me to analyze the massive number of files stored on his laptop. I believe the files are related to the school, but the protection on them is surprisingly strong, so it's taking me a little longer than I thought. But here's what Master must have been thinking. The fact that the files are protected so tightly means they must contain some important secret. For example, perhaps the secret of this school. While I was busy struggling to make a sound, Kyoko pushed forward and asked her next question. How much longer until everything's unlocked? It's gonna be a while, but I'm definitely gonna do it, so can you just leave it to me? So because of how long it would take to design Alter Ego to handle the workload. Smart! And it also means the work remains uninterrupted even after his death. Once again, Kyoko typed quickly. Keep it up. Be careful not to let the mastermind notice you. Don't worry. Oh, don't worry. I've got a secret plan already, just in case. Actually, I can see what's going on using my built-in webcam, so if anyone suspicious shows up, I'll just scream for help real loud. It's a pretty basic plan, I have to say.
Yes, indeed.
That's fine during the day, but nighttime is a concern. Huh? Why?
Are you okay with this?
Have you forgotten? All our rooms are completely soundproof. Once we close our doors, you can scream as loud as you want, but you wouldn't hear anything. Okay then, how about once it's nighttime, we each take turns guarding the dressing room.
However,
there's a good chance the mastermind would notice us all going in and out of the dressing room like that. Then, what can we do?
So then,
once nighttime comes, I'll leave the door to my room open. Then there's no way I can miss Alter Ego's yelling. But if you leave the door open all night, then there's a chance I may become a victim myself, I know.
However,
but I'm not as weak as you may think. I wouldn't go down without a fight, I assure you. There was an undeniable strength in her voice when she said that. She was totally confident she would be okay. That confidence was somewhat similar to Byakuya's tone, but at the same time different. Yeah, because it wasn't pretentious. Yeah. It had an entirely different feel for sure, like someone who dropped onto a battlefield versus someone who had been born on the battlefield. I felt like that was a fundamental difference. I was pulled out of my thoughts by the voice suddenly emanating from the laptop. Would you mind if I asked a few questions? I haven't seen Master for a while. When you got here, I thought it was him, but is Master? For a split second, Kyoko seemed to not know what to do, but she recovered just as fast as quickly began typing. Her answer was clear, concise, and direct. Chihiro's dead. Mondo killed him. I see. To be honest, I knew all along. I knew the chances that Master would survive the situation were very low, so I was prepared for this moment. Somehow I feel kinda sorry for her. I can't even imagine how it must feel to lose your other self. It's a simple computer program. It does not have feelings. Are you sure about that?
Shall we go?
Anyway, that's enough for today. If we linger here too long, the mastermind will start to suspect something. And then Kyoko typed one last sentence. I'll come back later. Yes, please do. It's a promise, okay? Bye-bye. The AI seemed totally different from when we'd first arrived. He seemed upbeat. Was it just because he was following his programming? Or could he have actually been worried about us?
Could it be?
What's going on, hero? To that, I think a very complex AI can't be differentiated from a human being. Like an AI that is as complex, that can like copy emotions, learn like a human, basically is a human, you know? That's my thing. But we won't know until we have an AI that good, right? So...
You know?
Nothing. I was just wondering if we might be able to get this laptop online. Then we could call for help from outside. But this is just a dressing room. I don't think you can get online from here. Well, if you take it out of here and find somewhere that does have online access. Yeah, but the entire school doesn't have online access. Don't you remember? That's way too dangerous. The master might find out in no time. Oh, yeah, true.
Indeed.
This is no time for taking needless risks. For now, I'll monitor the progress of the file analysis. I'm confident we'll uncover some kind of clue once it's finished. This feels like a detour more than anything else, but I suppose it can't be helped.
Of course.
Well, for now, all we can do is wait for Alter Ego to finish his work.
You know?
So should we get going?
It's true.
Indeed. Goodbye. We'll be back, I'll promise. Come on, Ifumi, let's go.
I suppose.
Okay. And we all left the dressing room. As soon as we were out in the hall, Hina let out a joyful shout. Isn't that awesome? I ended up doing something totally awesome, right? And as if he'd been waiting for his clue. Dun 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 dun! Hina has gained enough experience to level up.
What's the matter?
So, what was this awesome something? Monokuma! You guys all seem remarkably good spirits. Did something happen? No, nothing in particular. Oh, keeping secrets. No fear. I demand an exclusive interview, sorry. Tonight, super tonight. Super tonight. Yeah, just because you demand something doesn't mean we have to do it. I would just tell them you had a frickin' orgy in there.
Say what?
Do it? You mean like, do it? Wait, what? What do you mean, do it?
This.
Ooh, gross. You said do it. But you said it first. We were just talking about going to the bathhouse. We have not had a chance to relax in some time.
Huh?
Huh? But unfortunately the bathhouse is not divided into men and women sections. So we decided to rock, paper, scissors to decide which group would go first. Hina won the match for us. And that is why we are all so pleased.
Huh?
Yeah, that's right. Speaking of which, okay boys, why don't you head back to the dining hall or something? We're gonna take a nice long bath.
Hey, come on.
Oh jeez, what are you gonna do, right? We lost fair and square. Well ladies, shall we go? Celeste didn't hesitate coming up with a ruse, and her poker face didn't even flinch. So she and the other girls headed back to the dressing room. Wait, Hina, Celeste, Jill, Otoko, that's it, right?
Oh.
Damnation!
Damn it. We totally lost another way without getting to take my very first bath here. Yeah, but tomorrow for sure. You'll definitely get that bath tomorrow. Okay, so should we head back to the dining hall now? Hold on! Something strange here. Very strange. Strange? What do you mean? What's strange is, this is a perfect chance for you to sneak a peek. Huh? To get killed? Oh, Sakura, shit, I forgot about it. Holy hell. You're absolutely right. I thought you were all about a 2D. All of you need to shut up and sit down. Listen to what I have to say. Oh, sorry. An opportunity like this doesn't come along very often. It's the ideal setting for a man's fantasy. I was forced to ask myself, should I sneak into the bathhouse like Monokuma said, or just go quietly back to the dining hall? Okay, let's go. Why? With the man's fantasy burning in my chest, I decided to head back to the bathhouse. Have fun in your man's fantasy. He just wants us to get killed by Sakura. Have a smashing good time. We opened the door to the dressing room, silent as death, and peeked inside. It looked like the girls had already finished changing and gone to the bathhouse. This had all started as a lie, but apparently they'd decided to go in for real. Yeah, because that's how you do it. You just go through with it, even if it's a lie. It's just taking a bath. It's not that bad. Making sure it was empty, we quietly made our way into the dressing room. The Forbidden Land.
But...
So they're really taking a bath. Is this what Celeste meant by about lying convincingly? Yes, exactly. Mr. Hagakure, please refrain from pointless whispering. We're deep in enemy territory here. Just up ahead is the bathhouse, and there awaits a great dazzling passion. Can I go? I don't want to. No quarter will be given to those who retreat from the enemy. He's right. If I run away now, I'll never be able to stand as a true man. Fucking hell. Makoto, you are an idiot. I placed my hand on the door leading into the bathhouse. I opened it gently, inch by inch. I maneuvered my hand like a master craftsman to avoid making even the slightest sound. A little further, and then, on the other side of the thick, rising steam, I saw Sakura being buff as fuck. Genocide Gillis flying. Wow. What was the point of that? I'm not sure how to put it, but I always feel refreshed after a job well done. A 3D body isn't too bad in a nude state, I suppose.
Could it be?
But still, I just can't believe it. Like, for serious.
How about that?
Ogre is a girl? Was this really okay? No, it wasn't. You prick. Well, I look too, so I guess I'm gonna have to say yes. Meanwhile, we heard a buzzing of busy voices growing louder. The girls had finished their baths and joined us in the dining hall.
You got it.
Ah, man, what a nice bath.
This is fine.
Getting a chance to stretch out and relax after all this time was a true pleasure.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Of course.
Normally, after a long bath, I like to make myself a nice protein coffee, but... Sorry, no time for that!
So in the end...
That's what I figured.
Huh?
Huh?
Actually,
We're just saying in the bath how it was about time for you to get up to something.
because...
After seeing how happy you were, an evil little monster like you would never let that last for long. You're so terrible to me.
My entire existence.
Everyone's so cold and mean, even after I got presents for you all. Presents?
Well now, well now, well now, well now.
Oh. Have I got your attention? Then let's head to the gym where your presents await.
See ya
No
later.
questions, no dilly-dallying. Get a move on and everything will become clear.
Oh.
What is this? What are you scheming this time?
It would seem...
He's probably going to repeat the same thing again, providing us with a motive to get things moving. Again? I don't want to. I don't want to do this anymore. Me neither. I'm like totally traumatized.
However-
It's okay. We have alter ego. I'm sure he'll find something that'll help us. So for now,
Correct.
we have to just endure it, come what may. Why are you telling that in a room with the fucking security camera? With heavy feet, we made our way to the gym. But when we arrived, there was already someone waiting for us.
What?
To be kept waiting by the likes of you. Rest assured, if we had access to firearms, you would all be dead. Byakuya, did you get here that early? I know that's not what was written there, but I don't care. Did you forget how to walk? Is that what you're late? Why you're late? It's simple. Right foot, left foot, right foot. The same as always, I see. Her, on the other hand.
What the heck?
Oh, she's back to Debbie Downer herself. Huh? I heard what sounded like a sneeze, and she was back to her old self. So she goes from maniac to depressive. Whenever she sneezes, she's kinda light to add that into the mix. Why does everyone keep making fun of me? I hope you will win the lottery and get hit by a bus. So, when you want to say something mean, then you can talk, huh?
Well,
Anyway, looks like everyone's here.
so then...
Which means... I need to take a sip. Oh, I hope it's voice acted, please. No, it isn't. It's just his arrival.
You guys.
It looks like everyone's here. So then, let's get started.
What?
Come on, out with it. What kind of motive have you prepared for us this time?
However,
Whatever you subject us to, we will not break. Yeah, that's right. We're not gonna lose to you ever again. You don't have to get so defensive. Calm down. I've decided to change things up a bit this time. Up till now, I've been using this whoosh of the north wind to get you all moving. But sometimes you gotta use the sun to light a fire under someone's butt.
Without further ado, I give you this!
The fuck?
$10 million! I prepared this graduation present for whichever lucky student makes it out of here alive. What do you
That's
think?
set for 2 or 3 lives.
10 million bucks.
Even more.
10 million smackaroos! It's like
Huh.
totally wowie, wow, wow, am I right?
So that's the motive you've prepared, is it? $10 million is... it's not nearly enough.
It's true.
When it comes to motives, money certainly is the gold standard, so to speak. Whenever it's in a mystery novel or the real world. But there's no way we'd kill each other for money.
of course.
She's right. You can't simply purchase a person's life. That's not true, you actually can. You can't say it's 10 million or however much. I don't give a crap, for serious. Yeah, they're all right. Whether it's 10 million or any other amount of money, no, not even just money. From now on, no matter what you do, we won't kill our friends. Come on, stop trying to act tough. The most important thing is to live a pure and moral communal life. Monokuma disappeared, leaving his words on stage along with the massive sum of money. There's nothing to worry about, right? Nobody would kill a friend for money, right? Have you so quickly forgotten the lesson from last time? You can't judge others by your own standard. True. Yeah, there might be someone here who's having money problems. Personally, I have earned over $1 million from my gambling efforts. My life is comfortable. Fumi, what about you? I'm a super popular content creator. I don't have any problem with making enough to buy my comics and DVDs. Then,
Hey,
just stop. Pressing others about your personal finances is ugly. Ugly? Don't worry. Either way, whatever going to happen will happen without warning. That is the nature of this game. Nighttime. It is officially nighttime.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially
Nighttime. I
Soon
love
the
it.
doors to the dining hall will be locked. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight.
Don't let the bed bugs
Let
bite.
the bed bugs bite.
Don't let the bed bugs bite. God damn it, I can't talk like that. It's that time already, huh?
Hey,
Before we separate, let me remind you, starting tonight I'll be leaving my room door open to make sure nothing happens to Alter Ego. But just because my door is open, don't assume that will make me an easy target,
because
or the predator may suddenly find itself the prey. Her voice was calm and composed, but it was clear she meant what she said. Okay, let's everyone just head back to our rooms.
how about that?
Don't think about that whole money thing, got it? Good. Then let's break. How was that? Pretty good, right, Taka? Right. I tries to cheer him up. As soon as I was back in my room, I crawled into bed. Money. There's no way that's gonna get anyone to kill anyone else. I told myself that, but deep in my heart I was still troubled. After all, I thought the same thing was last time about having our secrets revealed. Even if the reason for it seems completely nonsensical, a murder can still happen. That's the lesson we learned. But this time it's different. I'm sure of it. Because of the program Chihiro left behind, Alter Ego, we finally have some small hope to grasp onto. As long as we have that, I'm sure. Monokuma Theater! Baby. Little kids have it so easy, 'cause they can't put Lil in front of their name And right off the bat, everyone thinks they're cute. Like Lil Wayne? I don't think Lil Wayne is cute, just saying because he has Lil in front of his name. Just so we're clear. Well fine then. I want everyone to start calling me Lil Monokuma. Lil Monokuma. See? Just by adding that, my cuteness goes up by at least like 10%, right? Yeah, the world doesn't have nearly enough Lils. More Lils would lead to a salvation of the world. Just imagine Lil Arsonist, Lil War Criminal, Lil Destruction of the Environment, Lil Hit and Run, Lil Death Tax, Lil Great Depression.
The darkest subject can suddenly become brighter.
I don't know
Our dreams
about
are
that.
expanding, ding, ding.
I kind of don't agree with that. Good morning. Ah, god damn it! I forgot that I'm doing this. But I will end the episode after this anyway. So,
Good morning, everyone.
but maybe something
It
happens
is now
soon.
7 a.m. and nighttime
Time
is
to rise and
almost
shine.
over. Time to rise and shine.
Shine.
Get ready
God
to
damn it.
greet another beautiful day.
Thank you very much. Well then, I guess I should head to the dining hall. Okay, so I will end the episode here. I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is Sleepy, and I hope you have a good night.